So I spend a lot of time, me and my team, working on client websites to help increase their search engine visibility and or improve their SEO. And the other day I had somebody ask me, well, why is SEO important for my business? And it was one of those moments I kind of got dizzy for a second. I was a little shocked. It's like, how do you not know the SEO is important for your website? I mean, if your website can't be found, then your business isn't going to be found online. And then how are you going to get leads and how are you going to get customers? So I was a little shocked, but then I started thinking, okay, look, this guy's focused on his business. He's not necessarily focused on the details of digital marketing. And so I'm the guy that answers the question. So I thought, I'll just make a quick video for other business owners that just may not be aware of why SEO is important for your business. And so that's what this video is about. Now, strictly speaking, if we want to get real technical, SEO is not important for your business. SEO is important for your business's digital presence. It's important for your website because when people search for various terms, problems that they have, solutions that they need, services or products that they're looking to purchase, they're going to find some websites. And if you are providing solutions and products and services that solve this customer's problem, then your website needs to be represented. And so that's really what SEO is about. Search engine optimization. We are optimizing your website and possibly other properties that you have online, but mainly your website, so that it can be found when people search for it in search engines. Let me show you an example. So this is one of our clients, CD Dirtworks, and they are an excavating and hauling company. They're small, they're based in Odinville, Alabama, but they came to us, one, wanting a website, and then two, wanting their website to be found. And so we put together a pretty basic website for them, and then we've worked pretty hard over the last few months to optimize this site. Now, in addition to optimizing this site, I actually videoed most of the optimization work that we did, and we have a checklist that we walk through where we just go line by line through a spreadsheet and optimize all aspects for a website. I videoed or recorded all of that, and I've created a course that literally shows you step by step as we walked through and optimized this CD Dirtworks website. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link in the description. You can get access to that course and the checklist and our SEO guide. But what I want to show you here is just a little bit about how SEO is helping them. So basically, when we built the site, we needed to represent their services. And so obviously you see here on the home page, front and center, it tells exactly what they do. Trusted excavating contractor servicing Central Alabama. That lets us know who they are, what they do, and where they do it. That's really important, front and center on the website. And then we give a little list of services here that they do, the grading, the hauling, the site preparation. And those services are also represented up here. Now, see, the reality is if land grading was not represented on their website anywhere, then somebody searching for land grading in Google is never going to find them because obviously it has to be there for Google to find it. And I know that seems like a super basic thing, but I talk to so many companies who say, well, I want to be found online, but then the products and services that they sell or that they're representing aren't on their website. And that doesn't make sense, right? Because Google can't find something that's not there. So a big part of the search engine optimization process is actually putting the things on the site that you want to be found for. So let's, for example, say that CD Dirtworks decides they want to start digging swimming pools. Now, that's not represented on their site. They do lake and pond construction, but they don't do swimming pool excavation, or that's not listed on their site at least. So if this company came to me and said, Ben, we want you to make our site where it can be found for swimming pool excavation, well, the very first thing I would do is to create a page about swimming pool excavation. It would look very similar to the page for lake and pond construction. So lake and pond construction in Central Alabama. Now, if we wanted to be a little more specific, we could say in Birmingham, Alabama. We could give a specific city name, and that would be fine. But we're covering kind of a large area here. So in Central Alabama, we would write a little post, a little snippet here, some content about what it means to build or to excavate a swimming pool. We might show some pictures here. And that's one thing that they are lacking at this point is we don't have any good pictures here of lake and pond excavation. So that's on the list. We're trying to get those from this client. But notice I've got some links here built for land clearing services and grading solutions that link to other pages on their website. That's really important. That's called internal linking. And so ideally, we would have a page here about swimming pool construction or swimming pool excavation. And then we would optimize that so that it could be found in Google search. So I want to go and show you just a few terms here that they're ranking for and doing really well. So I'm at Google and I'm just going to type in, notice I'm in an incognito window, which means Google doesn't know exactly where I'm coming from. And we're going to just put in some of these search terms. So dirt hauling, I've already searched some of these, so I kind of know where they rank already. So let's just start here with dirt hauling in Leeds, Alabama. You'll notice they come up number 1. Now I am located further south than Leeds, so Leeds is not really my area. That's why I'm putting Leeds, Alabama in that search so that I know that people in Leeds, if they're searching for dirt hauling, CD Dirtworks is going to show up. I also want you to notice they're at the very top. They're also ranking number 3 here. So they're twice in the first 10 results on the search. Excavating and hauling services and excavating contractor servicing Central Alabama. So their homepage and this specific dedicated page to Leeds, Alabama. Now we can do this for a lot of the others as well. So if we say Pell City, that's an area that they work in a lot. They're number 1, excavating hauling services in Pell City. And I imagine their page is, here it is again, areas we serve in Central Alabama. So again, twice in the first 10 results on Google. Now again, if I was in Pell City searching for this, it would look a little different, but I guarantee you they would rank in the top 10 and maybe in what's called the map pack. Now, if we search for Odenville, Alabama, which is where they're actually based, of course, they come up number 1 and number 2. And if the maps were showing here we go, places, there we go, number 1 under the map pack. And this is all based off of work that we did on the site so that they could be found, so that they could be visible. So if we look in Mountain Brook, Alabama, if you were searching from there, they're number 1 in Mountain Brook. Also looks like number 5 there, and for that dirt hauling Mountain Brook, Alabama. So I guarantee you they're getting a lot more business because now they're being found, and that's why search engine optimization is important for your business. You're just not going to get found if your site isn't optimized. And so listen, again, there's a variety of ways to go about search engine optimization. We have a very specific process that we use. It's 76 points. I think it's 76 now. 76 points on our checklist. That checklist changes a little bit depending on some things that we discover, but it's about 75, 76 points on the checklist that we walk through for every client, and it produces incredible results. And I think one of the things that sometimes business owners get hung up on is they think that SEO is a recurring service that has to be done forever. It's not really something that has to be done forever. In fact, most of those 75 tasks, I would say about 80%, 80, 90% of them only have to really be done one time and then just monitored, looked at over time. They don't have to keep being redone over and over again. And so our process is really, it's a one-time purchase. Our clients buy this process one time, we do it, and then they're set up for success, just like you see here. CD Dirtworks is not paying us monthly to do SEO, but if they need something or they want to rank for something else, of course, they reach out to us. And so there's a lot of confusion about SEO. We try to make it more streamlined, try to make it simpler for clients, especially for local SEO. And we'd love to explain more of this. We're going to continue making videos to explain SEO, but hopefully that answers the question of why you need SEO for, not for your business as much, indirectly. You need SEO for your website, otherwise you're just not going to get found. So continue to watch our videos, continue to like and subscribe, and again, check in the description for links to some of the things I've mentioned in this video, as well as to that course I mentioned, and also to our SEO checklist and our SEO guide.